You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Brooklyn Zone.
Phresher.
What's up, my brother?
What's up, man? I'm good, man.
How did that Eminem feature change your life, man?
Hey, how you doing? You got a new album out? Let's go right
Oh,
on
my
there.
bad. Well, damn, same thing.
Nah,
we
let the
can get to
God
all
do what he
that.
do. Let the God do what he do. But man, that Eminem, man, that feature just changed everything, man. As far as like the people that I thought I was popping, I thought I was known until, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my first time ever being on TMZ.
Mm-hmm.
And from TMZ to Billboard and all that, I didn't touch those sites or anything until Eminem feature. So he just put me in a whole nother bracket, you know, got more white fans and all that. So it's cool, man. It's just crazy. Then hitting the stage when it was a whole different ball game. You feel me?
Explain to people how the Eminem feature happened if they don't know.
Man, the Eminem feature happened. Just Eminem heard Royce the 5'9" bomb off on Wait a Minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then Paul Rosenberg reached out to my manager like, yo, M wants Phresher on the album.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I had to sit down when my manager called me. I'm like, yeah, you serious? Or you joking? He like, I'm serious. Paul Rosenberg is on the phone right now, and M wants you on the project. I'm like, yo, is it it might be on the project. He like, it's on the project. He knows exactly what he wants you to do. And from there, we got in the studio and got it done.
Is that a freebie? Is that one you give him for free?
Oh, you did. I mean,
I get the royalties on the back end?
Yes, exactly. It's back end, but that thing was free. Listen, even if it was free, I'd have did it, but it's some back end money, though.
So now he flew you to Detroit.
No. We did it out here. We
did it in New York?
Yeah, we did it in New York.
And so explain to the people what that zone was. You went in the studio with Eminem.
I wasn't in the studio with him. M wasn't there.
Oh, he wasn't there?
No, M wasn't there. He sent Deron, that's his like best friend and all that.
Oh, yeah.
They flew out.
What
They
was
flew
the
out.
rap name? Cosign? No.
I don't know if Deron was
I
ever
remember.
the artist. I knew he was a producer for sure.
Yeah.
He's D12 for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But Deron, basically that's his hype man too, you know. So he flew him out. We recorded the record. M knew what he wanted me to say, right? So I did what he wanted me to do, but then I just put the sauce at the end, like the harmonizer under or whatever, right? So I could hear M on the phone with Deron, like, yo, tell him I said that's crazy, like the stuff that I added, you feel me? So it was amazing though. It was amazing, man. And then finally, like I said, with nothing like meeting him, man, though.
What did
you know
you
what I'm saying?
You met him when y'all did Governor's Ball?
Yeah, Governor's
That
Ball.
was the first time you
Yeah,
met
first
him?
time I met him.
Wow,
man.
my daughter went to that show, actually.
We met at rehearsal the day before. Crazy, man. Crazy.
How was that introduction?
It was like, that's my favorite artist, though. Him and Jay, they share the same spot in my heart. You feel me? So, like, actually seeing him and meeting him was totally different. It was crazy, man. Like, the whole experience of, like, M is like very calm, but very energetic at the same time. It's funny, you know, and he was just, we was rehearsing, and he's like, yo, what you want to do, like 2-3 times rehearse? I said, listen, I will rehearse 100 times if you want to. You know what I'm saying? So it was just amazing, man. Amazing, great.
What does a young black man from Brooklyn relate to when it comes to a white guy from Detroit, like in Eminem, when you see his music?
Oh, man, as far as music or just life, period?
Just music.
Oh,
You said him and Jay are your favorites. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I mean, M, you know, like I said, M he just stood out to me, man, from the jump, like the balls, man. I just feel like a lot of people feel certain ways and they're afraid to say it. And M just had the heart to say it, whatever. You get what I'm saying? And I always commended that because it's tough, man. You know, you don't want to say things and it's like, it's not politically correct, so you don't say it because people take it the wrong, and he never cared. You know what I'm saying? Like, M was Ye before Ye. You know what I'm saying? Like, M always said what he had to say. You know what I'm saying? And records like the way, Whatever You Say I Am, and records like that, like, did it for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, because you do get tired, man, you know, being a celebrity, even though I wasn't a celebrity at the time, but I know what it's like to want to say something and you can't say it because it gets taken the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Like when you
you go through it a lot.
Yes.
I be knowing where you coming from and it just twist it. And I said, man, the God, like he got the heart to say what you want to say in your bedroom or in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Your living room.
I appreciate that. They're gonna take your words out of context
That's a
just now
fact,
because
all
you
the
just
time.
started off and said, I said, what'd you like about Eminem? You said, Eminem, the balls. That's what you said.
That's what I'm saying. Phresher loves Eminem balls. That's the way it's going. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy, but it works like that.
I know what Charlamagne does in the bedroom.
Yo.
That sounds kind of crazy.
It works just like that, man. But again, like I said, man, I commend that, man, that heart. Even Ye, man, I just say what you got to say, man. You feel me?
How many times did you have to write that verse?
That verse? One time.
Just one time.
One time.
So you wasn't second guessing yourself.
I wasn't. That's what I don't do. You understand? Like, I feel like music, man. You just go for it, right? When it's right there, take it wherever that record, the beat, just go for it. You feel me? And whatever you end up with, man, just be happy with what you got. I tell you, when you think too hard, that's when you drop the ball. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't really know. I done wrote crazy records I felt like was dope, and it's like, damn, how that didn't work. And now I just let it all just build up, let it go. I let it go. You know what I'm saying? And whatever we come up with, we come with. It don't work, we on to the next record.
I'm gonna tell you what else works. The fact that you're an ambassador for Monster Energy.
Oh, yeah,
drink.
you already know.
That makes too much sense.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. You
I
already
seen you
know.
put a Monster on your head. I said, they must have cut a check.
That makes too much sense.
Nah, you know they cut the check, though.
How did that come about? Did they hear your Eminem verse?
Yeah, Eminem.
Eminem. Goodness gracious.
Eminem put me in a whole different bracket of people. Again, like I said, I thought I was known, and Eminem showed me what known is about. You understand? Like, I got fans from all over the country, like now, in tune. When are you coming overseas? When are you coming to Europe? You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, I'll be there soon, so, Eminem put me in a whole different space, man. And I thank that man. Thanks, Marshall.
Now, you still independent, correct?
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure every label has been calling
Oh,
after
yeah.
that. Do you stay independent or do you go major?
I think we're gonna make that move this year for sure. I just feel like a lot of things I miss out on not being with a major. It's like
like what?
Just the looks. Certain looks you just don't get. Like right now, I got distribution through Empire. Love Ghazi, man. He does me right, takes care of me. But it's just certain things that you miss with a major. I mean, the I can't even explain what it is, but it's an aesthetic. It's a politic that come with being a major. The politics.
It's a disconnect.
Yeah, it is. And I just feel like it's missing. Like some people don't know what Phresher is, and I'm like, nah, we can't do that no longer. Because I know like the music. That's what it's not all about being an artist these days. You get what I'm saying? It's everything around it. Right. And I just feel like those things around it, I'm lacking in certain areas. And this year, I want to put together those pieces.
I guess it all depends what you want out of the game, because you can stay independent. Your records will scream a lot. You can go tour, but then you need the other things. You need the radio. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying? You want those big TV looks.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you can still make money.
Yeah.
No. Meaning you need them to put money into your project.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
No, that's not. I guess
It is.
that made
because radio costs money.
Radio costs
TV
a lot
costs
of
When
money.
I think about somebody like XXX, God bless the dead, he was at the #1 album in the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he came out early this year, independent.
He wasn't really he's
#1
independent.
album, that's big.
But he was independent, but he had a label behind him.
He did?
Yes.
As much as
Capital's
I didn't know
behind
that.
him. Capital was pushing the
the
record.
average artist you think is independent. It's not independency no more. It's like it's funny like these
Fake independent.
Yeah, it's fake independent. Yeah. We're gonna talk but we got that. No, that bag be behind him,
Empire
man.
is
Heavy.
independent. That's how Fat Joe calls all the time. He's independent. He has to make his own phone
calls. Exactly.
Do his own thing. Yeah.
And it's tough. It's tough. I call. You know how much I want to call every DJ in the city. Yo, listen to that. But then what about Omaha? Wait, what about Atlanta? It gets tough.
Right.
Making these phone calls, but then when you have that label behind you, they're making all the phone calls.
Right.
Got the radio dude working everything. You know what I'm saying? And as much, man. Joe does a great job at it. I'm glad you said Joe because he mastered. He mastered this. He mastered it.
Him and Khaled. Well, Khaled doesn't do it anymore, but Joe used to call every DJ. And he calls you, and when you hear his voice, you're like, "Oh, shit,
I know
what's up, Joe?" Is he about fucked up, or he got a new record? And recently it's been he got a new record.
A new record, yeah.
'Cause 5 years ago, it means you fucked up, man. It's war.
Yeah. Joe,
PH is out now.
Oh yeah, man. PH, the project is out, man. I'm so excited, man. Oh man, the album, long time coming, man. A lot of pushback.
Do you feel like this is your real debut album, or because a lot of people they put out just projects until they get like that major label look, then they put out this is my debut album. Do you feel like this is your real album?
Man, tough question. Part of me does. I just feel like I don't like the album, the mixtape. I like the word project more. You understand? I just feel like I just want to keep dumping out these projects. But yes, I do feel like this is my first real album project, whatever you call it. But this is my first real body of work. You know what I'm saying? It was well thought out, and it was, I got some strong hitters on there. From Busta, everybody.
Rhymes.
Yeah. This was well thought out. I love this project. I'm. When you put together, you work so hard to do something and when it comes together, man, from clearances and man, I gotta tell an average artist, man, if you're gonna drop a project, man, have them clearances 2-3 months ahead.
It's difficult.
It's not a game. These clearances, man.
Who was the hardest person to clear? Was it Busta?
Busta. Oh my
Really?
God, I love that guy. Busta was the hardest clearance.
More than Cardi B?
Oh no, Cardi B, we had already had that.
Okay,
you know,
gotcha.
Oh, Cardi's not on this project, is she?
Yeah, Cardi's on the project. Yeah,
Okay.
They
right
put,
now.
you put
yeah.
right now on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
right now. Yeah, I had to, of course.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Well, you
can't
got the Cardi B clearance before the
just,
pop.
before the exactly.
There's a difference. You try to clear her now.
That's a fact.
You gotta kidnap Mike Kaiser.
That's a fact.
You
Yeah, definitely. Shout
So-
out to Sis though, man. She's killing the game.
Now, what was the problem with Busta? Was Epic? They was like, nah.
Oh no, it wasn't Epic being not. It was just like, you know, Busta being a legend that he is. Like, you know, I sent them a couple mixes that he wasn't happy with. Oh man,
Busta's
Curse
very
me.
meticulous.
Listen to me.
Like he's precise
Curse-
about his craft.
Yo, let me tell you, gave it to me.
I would pay to hear you and Busta cursing.
No, homie, I'm gonna tell you right now. Yo, Lil Homie, I'm sitting back.
Busta
I-
gets disrespectful when it comes
no,
out his
you
crowd.
don't understand.
I love Bus.
No, and I appreciate that so much. He said, let me tell you
Absolutely.
something, little homie. I'm passing this crown to you. Don't play with me. Yeah, I'm like a dad.
Yeah.
And it was, and I didn't even take it no way. You understand? When you in the presence of I'm like, go ahead. I just ate it all. 30 minutes. He called me back later after he was pumped. He said, yo, listen, you know, I'm just doing this because I want you to be doing this 27 years from now. Yeah. And I appreciate it. It was all up. But I mean, Kurt, call me all sorts of names. Little homie, you supposed to send me 8,000 mixes of. I was sorry, Bus, man. Oh, like I said, sorry.
I respect that
Sorry.
though.
No,
I
he's
respect.
like,
I respect that Busta did that, and I
Yeah.
respect that you received it that
Yeah,
way and didn't take it no kind
Yeah,
of way.
because it was all from the heart. It was all love. It was hard, man. It was from the heart. I felt it. It wasn't no disrespect, but it was disrespect. Yo,
No, he gets serious about
yo,
his,
Lil,
like, serious about his stuff.
He's like, yo, 2 years in, I'm 27 in. Don't play with me, little homie. I'm da-da-da. You send me, yo. I
So you sent him like one mix,
sent him one mix.
and he was like,
Oh,
"Where
man.
where the options?"
Yeah, with the options. With the options.
yeah.
And he ended up mixing the record. Look,
I was gonna tell you that. See, with Busta, when you record Busta, you send him the whole.
I know
file.
now.
And then
Send
you be
my
like, Busta,
session to him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, because then he knows how to get his voice.
Yes.
He knows what he likes.
Yes, man.
But he don't. He's probably he's very meticulous when it comes to this stuff. I'm trying to think who else, but he doesn't play. And when I say Busta talk to you sometimes you be like, damn, did he just curse me out?
Yeah, oh no. I'm talking
And
about
he's loud.
everything. He gave me everything. Every name you could every name. But it was all from the heart. I felt it. Didn't feel no disrespect. Then he called me back later, 20 minutes after getting on me. He sent me and he said, look, the mix is in your email, little homie. Listen, you gonna be doing the same thing 27 years from now if you in the game. You know what I'm saying? I knew when he was talking to me the first time that it wasn't no disrespect. And yeah, I love him, man. I love Bus, man, for real, because it's from the heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the album's out now.
Yeah, the album's out, man. Please go cop that, man. PH, go cop that, man. It's crazy.
Now you also have Jay Critch on the album.
Oh yeah, of course, Critch.
Kids love Jay
Oh
Critch.
yeah, exactly.
They
Kids
love Jay
love
Critch.
Jay Critch, man, for real, man. You know, like it's just like it's something about the Critches, the rich kids, they got them kids. Even Triple X.
Yes.
They got them kids, man. Like, and I'm talking about in the clutch, you know. So I reached out, down to even Dream Doll, you know what I'm saying? Like, went to her, she got the baddie. So
Which I don't understand how, because it's they're not. I don't know. It's like they got a core following,
Yeah.
and my son knows everything about each one of these individuals.
Yeah.
The internet, man.
yeah, the internet.
The internet
man.
is their life. The way we
That's
used to
a
look
fact.
at magazines, the way we used to
Yes.
watch Rap City and 106 in Park, that's them online.
Yes, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, all right. Well, the album is out right now.
Yes, man, it's
Make
out.
sure you go pick it up.
Yes, sir.
Phresher.
Yes, sir, man.
thank
I'm
you for
here,
joining
man.
us, brother.
Appreciate
Yes,
y'all,
sir.
man. You know what time it is.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.